So today we're answering the question we get all the time. If I have health insurance, why do I need a PBM? And aren't they the same thing? The short answer is no. And understanding the difference can help you navigate the system much, much better. So think of it this way. At the pharmacy, you hand over your health insurance card. The pharmacist looks at the computer and goes, "I'm sorry, your insurance won't cover this." Naturally, you're going to get frustrated with the insurance company. Here's the twist. In many cases, your insurance company did not actually make that decision. A completely different company did, the PBM or the pharmacy benefit manager. Let me give you an analogy. Think of the bank versus the credit card. Think of your health insurance as like your bank. They hold the funds, they collect your monthly premiums, and you are ultimately responsible for that big medical care, big picture kind of thing. They're looking at surgeries, hospital stays, doctor visits, all of that stuff. On the other hand, the PBM is like a Visa or a MasterCard. They're specialized third parties hired by the bank to handle one specific type of transaction, your prescriptions. When you're at the doctor's office getting a checkup, you're using your medical benefit that's managed by your insurer. But the moment you go from your doctor's office to the pharmacy to get the pills, you've switched over to your PBM, to your pharmacy benefit. Even though the logo might be on your card, they're two separate engines running under the same hood. So the question then becomes, why does this distinction matter? Why doesn't the insurance company just do all of it? Well, prescription drugs are a massive, complicated business. Insurers hire PBMs because they're specialists. They spend all day haggling with drug companies and setting up networks with thousands of pharmacies. But because they're different, they have different rules. They have different deductibles, they have different customer service. So let's talk about deductibles. You might have already hit your medical deductible for the year, but your PBM may have a separate pharmacy deductible you still have to pay. You talk about customer service. Let's say your drug was denied. Calling a general health insurance line may lead to a dead end. I've had that problem. You often need to call the specific pharmacy benefit number at the back of your card to actually talk to the people making the decision, making that call. And to make things even more confusing, in recent years, the biggest insurance companies have started buying PBMs. For example, CVS owns the PBM Aetna, and then they own the pharmacy itself. And UnitedHealthcare owns OptumRx. That's another one of the PBMs. Even though these are owned by the same giant company, they operate as separate divisions with separate lists of what's covered. So as the bottom line, your insurance company pays for the bricks and mortar of your health, but the PBM is the gatekeeper of your medicine cabinet. They know who's in charge and which part helps you know exactly who to call when things go wrong. Knowing who is in charge of which part helps you understand who to call when things go wrong. Thanks for joining Darshan Talks.